I spent 10 minutes shooting the same guy in paintball, then discovered he was my manager. This happened a few days ago, and I'm still cringing about it. Our office does this big paintball thing every December as an end-of-year celebration. The whole department goes. About 30 of us crammed into this outdoor arena with these beat-up rental guns that jam every 5 minutes. Most people treat it like a joke, running around screaming and getting eliminated in the first 2 minutes. The HR team usually organizes it at this sketchy place about an hour outside the city where the safety briefing consists of don't shoot people in the face, and they hand you a gun that's probably older than some of our interns. I actually take it somewhat seriously though. I've been a few times and I'm decent at it. So when the game started, I immediately broke off from the main group and sprinted toward the edge of the arena, hoping to flank around and pick off some stragglers. The terrain was perfect for it. Lots of natural cover and these makeshift wooden structures that looked like they'd been built by someone's drunk uncle. That's when I spotted them. 2 guys from the other team had the exact same idea. We all ended up crouched behind these rickety wooden barriers, maybe 15 feet apart, in this weird 3-way Mexican standoff. The first guy was easy. He popped his head up too high and I tagged him clean in the chest. He called his hit immediately and jogged off toward the dead zone, shaking paint off his vest. Then it was just me and this other guy. Let's call him Dave. Now here's the thing about Dave. Instead of renting one of those full-face helmets like most people, he'd brought his own gear. Just a basic mask that covered his eyes, nose, and mouth, but left the back and top of his skull completely exposed. I could see his thinning hair through a gap in the wooden slats. Smart move for visibility, terrible move for protection. I sat there for probably 30 seconds just staring at that target, having this whole internal debate. The ethical paintballer in me knew I should wait for a cleaner shot, maybe catch him when he moved to a different position. Headshots hurt like hell and everyone knows it. Plus, office politics were already weird enough without me literally causing someone physical pain. But then again, he chose to wear minimal protection. He knew the risks. And honestly, I just wanted to end this standoff and get back to the main action where I could hear people yelling and paintballs flying. So I lined up my shot, took a deep breath, and squeezed the trigger. Perfect hit, right on the crown of his head. I heard this yelp, "Ah, you bastard!" But he didn't call it. Didn't even move from his crouch. "Call your hit!" I shouted across the gap. Nothing. I saw his head twitch slightly, so I knew he heard me. But he just stayed put behind his barrier like some kind of paint-covered turtle. So I shot him again. Same spot. Another grunt of pain, but still no call. And again, and again. Each paintball exploded in this satisfying yellow-red splatter across his scalp. It was actually kind of mesmerizing watching the paint accumulate, like some twisted art project. By the time a marshal wandered over, Dave's head looked like a Jackson Pollock painting. I explained the situation, and the marshal asked me to demonstrate. One more shot, same target, same result, no call. The marshal finally dragged him out of the game, muttering something about stubborn idiots. About 20 minutes later, as I was heading back to the parking lot, I spotted someone sitting on a curb holding a bag of frozen peas against their head, shoulders shaking. That's when I realized Dave was my line manager. I'm supposed to be back in the office next week, and I honestly have no idea if I should confess or just pretend it never happened. Either way, performance reviews are going to be interesting.